Morning. So I climbed on the new Rope Runner, and it was a Norway Maple. Tree was wet, tree was dirty, and I don't think that the upgrades are worth the price. The cool part, obviously the slick pins are gone. I like it. I'm adjusted almost to 7, and it was still binding. And this rope is in Teufelberger xstatic. It's not new. You can see it's a little dirty, and I'll tell you what, the dirty rope, wet rope on this bollard here, which is in place of the pulley that they used to have, I was struggling to tend my rope. This almost made me take it off and put my old one back on. I didn't like it. I was fighting with this. This is a friction point down at the bottom now, just like the top here. I'm gonna keep using. I used it for the rest of the tree, begrudgingly, and I'm gonna keep using it. Hopefully there's a break-in, but this sucks. I didn't like it. I don't know if it's worth the price. But, and I had to keep adjusting this, which was nice, the toolless adjuster, but it's almost, you can see it's right at, I can't get it to focus, but it's right at 7 or 6 rather. And it was pretty tough. I'm a light guy, 170 pounds after some cake. But yeah, this pulley that's missing here created this friction point, and tending this rope on a dirty rope, which okay, one could make the argument, well, let's just use clean ropes. That's impossible. I'm gonna say that, you know, this is gonna be useless in any kind of tree other than a deciduous tree, and any other kind of tree that is not wet and dirty, which I'm not sure. Maybe pruning. Pruning, beautiful. I don't know. I don't really know yet. But yeah, this was difficult. I was struggling to tend my rope with one hand. It would have to be a fight. I was fighting with this. This created such a heavy-duty friction point down here, and you could see the dirt building up. Maybe you can see it right here. Let me take this apart. Okay, so you see the dirt build up down here. That's just, again, from the tree. It was wet, snowy. I don't know if they put this to use in real life before they tried or they sold it to us, but this is not. Let's see if I can take the dirt off here. Yeah, I mean, the Rope Runner Pro, what I climbed on, I could find it. This is all wet when I put it away, so it was kind of drying. I don't know where the Pro went. Oh, here it is. Right? But imagine, you know, this gets a little bit gummy here, a little bit dirt. You can see it has some dirt on it, but it's okay. It doesn't create that friction like this stationary bollard right here. This thing, it just does not slide on the dirty rope. I'm gonna try it again and I'll report back, but this new Vertec Rope Runner, I'm not sure it's worth the upgrades. You know, if they could have taken, I mean, at minimum these 2 slick pins and created this kind of, you know, toolless adjustment and kept this lower pulley, that would be great. I don't know, maybe there's break-in. Look at that, 820. Anyway. This Rope Runner Pro works perfectly on this rope. You know, it's not an old rope. It's just dirty from tree work. I mean, I don't, you know, not doing anything special here. Okay, so I figured I'd show this. I've just got this looped up over this limb here, and I mean, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. If I take this, I mean, this thing is just, oh. I'm gonna try to set this phone. So, look. I mean, it catches. It's got, and then on the same way, on the way down, I'm pulling here, and this bottom bollard just does not, creates more friction. Look at this. And you're fighting this. I mean, how are you supposed to? Yeah, I'm not doing it. Look at this. That bottom bollard is pulling on this thing here. This is creating its own friction point. And my rope is not that dirty. All right, I put the Rope Runner Pro on here on the same rope, and you can see, I mean, it's effortless. I can just pull up this. It's really just effortless. I'm not quite sure. Look at the same thing, same rope. Here we go. And when you're tending this on a limb walk or any time, I mean, this was just unbearable. It's unbearable now, just showing you. Yeah, I don't. Most of you guys are probably going to say it doesn't matter, but you know, we don't have straight up and down trees here. We have. It doesn't matter. You get the point. I think I want my money back. I don't know. Look at this. I can't. I mean, I'm putting a lot of effort into pulling that up. See how this just doesn't. That's a lot of friction, and this guy just beautiful tending, and this one not so much. And this is almost open all the way to 7.